17 suggestions for self-care when living alone. 1. It is foolish to soothe loneliness and pain with alcohol. Will drunkenness alleviate loneliness and pain? It's only temporary. When the alcohol wears off, a greater emptiness and self-defeat come flooding in. Some call this wise time. 2. There is absolutely no benefit to talking a lot for oneself. In particular, one should never tell others about one's own wounds or past hurts. It becomes a knife that cuts oneself. You really have to be careful with your words. 3. Be careful with the opposite sex. Men should be careful of women and women should be careful of men. You should not trust anyone. You have to be very careful when dating freely. People who elevate themselves are more valuable. 4. You must politely draw a line for those who cross your boundaries. For example, if someone keeps touching your body, you clearly and politely say that you don't like it. If that person still doesn't respect your boundaries, you talk to them a few more times and then distance yourself from them. This applies to both opposite and same-sex individuals. If you continue to allow someone to cross your boundaries, you will eventually be hurt and suffer. 5. Do not ever default on credit card revolving services or loans. You have to think realistically instead of escaping. Reality is much colder and more cruel than the survival of the fittest world. There is no free lunch in the world. Don't be tempted by bait. Your soul can be destroyed. 6. Never deal with money with close acquaintances. Do not guarantee even close acquaintances the closer the acquaintance. The less you should deal with money. Don't lend or borrow money. It is customary not to guarantee even between parents and children. 7. You must have medical expense insurance rather than life insurance. You need to carefully review the insurance terms before signing up so that you don't waste your money. 8. It is extremely important to have an emergency fund. Surprisingly, many people are ruined because they do not have an emergency fund in times of crisis. 9.70% of your salary should be saved. 10. You must exercise regularly. 11. Reading is done using spare time. As you read books, your vocabulary becomes richer and you can gain a lot of high-quality information. 12. On rest days, throw away, organize. Put things in their place, tidy up. Remove contamination, clean. And maintain cleanliness. Cleanliness are important. 13. Identify wasted time and improve it. 14. Record even small expenses so that you can understand your own large spending habits and plan accordingly. 15. Savings are made before spending, not after spending. 16. All addictions must be cut off. At first it may seem like death, but in the long run it is much better. 17. Live with the mindset that today is the last day. I think self-management is more important to people who live alone. Love yourself.